Just put the damn thing on, make sure ain't nothing touching it.
Yeah, I got you. That'll be perfect. I might take this sweater off.
I mean, it's not 6 degrees outside. I mean, it is, but add another 80, and we're good to go.
This is fashion.
Yeah, you fashion.
This is gonna be so great.
All right, did you say you wanted something to drink? What do you drink? You drink? You do drink?
No,
what?
I'm not like that. I mean, do you have champagne? Do you have prosecco? I'm sorry. I just want to drink what I drink if I do drink, because I don't drink often.
But then you go straight to champagne?
Yes, for celebratory occasion, I think it's.
What do we celebrate?
We can celebrate life, my new single.
You always got a new single, man.
You're welcome.
At this point, it's not new anymore. We expect it.
Fantastic. I prayed for you. Available everywhere on all digital outlets. That's my new hope anthem. You're welcome to the good people that hear it and understand that it was a love letter written to you. We're going to be all right. I prayed for you. By Major.
But they saw how nasty you was to me before you.
I wasn't nasty. We all need prayer because we're all going through stuff. You know, some people are nasty. So we can just try something that's.
No, you ain't trying nothing to spit my stuff out. Hold on.
No. I think it's fair. Actually, yes. Let me taste the crap that you drink so that I can show these people what should and shouldn't be consumed. Lord of mercy. This is hilarious. In the meantime, that's my new single. Look at that. I Prayed for You. It's my new single. I'm really proud of it. The music video is out. Go check it out. Nice. Oh man. Oh, this is fantastic.
What are these?
These are my merch. These are my promos, just in case. Just in case. I'm an independent artist.
So who you handing these out to?
Just leave them on the table.
Oh, okay. No, I like that. Okay.
I need to pick them up and
let me make sure they get framed.
It's okay though, because I do think that you should start aesthetically having a setup that has a product.
Scoot that one closer to your knee.
Okay. Yo, this is greatness. So we have this here.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay. Do you listen to his music?
I do.
He's really, really dope. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. He's out of the country right now, but anyway. All right. So is that it? No, you have to have a couple things. I think this would be, you want this content, brother, because I think you should have a few different things and try to see what I like and take.
Break out some of my good stuff.
That's the only clear?
No, we got a bunch.
Oh my gosh.
We got a bunch of clear.
Y'all, this is peer pressure at its finest.
It's not. You asking me?
All right. In all seriousness, let's go. God, please be with us. Let's just have some fun. Amen.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Family, welcome back to another episode of Tasting with Tank. Against my better judgment,
you're welcome already.
Major's here.
Yes. Tell them about me. You don't tell the people about who you have as a guest?
I do, but I usually don't want to leave anything else. I'll leave it up to the guest sometimes, but
wow.
He's a recording artist, producer, songwriter.
Yeah. I am a songwriter more than I am a producer,
but you?
Yeah, I produced a few things.
Oh, you produced your own, right?
Yeah. Well, I've had incredible producers that lead the production, but I kind of jump in there here and there.
That's why I had you do this.
Yeah.
You introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Major, platinum soul singer, my mama's favorite hope dealer, also brother to this good brother, Marcus, and his beautiful wife, Angel. Listen, I am here to enjoy and to converse and to be peer pressured into an experience that is drinks with Tank. Is that how you say it?
We tasting.
Tasting with Tank.
I know your taste is fashion. Look, Major's never seen. He watched a small clip of one episode before he got here today, so he has no idea what this is.
I did. I saw Quinn's episode.
He was like, "Am I supposed to bring something?" We could have did your closet because you're fashionable.
Listen, it's called style. It's called style, and we all have it. All right. we can all find it. Let me help everybody know that. All right. So let's get right into it, man. Wait, actually, can I say this first? I got a new single. I Prayed For You is out now. The new music video is up on YouTube and Vivo. The song is available everywhere you get your music.
They heard it earlier.
Oh, okay. So you really gonna show that content?
I'm keeping all of that in.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm keeping all of that in. It's not going anywhere.
I'm an independent artist. It's a hustle daily.
All right. So, look, y'all. This gospel singer.
Gospel singer. I am a soul singer. Artist. I'm a soul singer who also sings about God.
I said, hey, we're going to do the show. He was like, well, you Kentucky folk are different. We don't be drinking during the day. And I was like, we don't have to drink anything at all. Well, why would we do the show if we're not drinking?
Yeah, I mean, isn't it drinks with taste? Is that the name of it?
It's tasting with taste.
Tasting with taste.
Well,
what the heck we taste?
Your taste in anything. Your taste in fashion.
I'm so used to seeing you get people drunk on your show.
I don't get people drunk.
Melissa was tipsy. Drink. You had Melissa tipsy.
Yeah, Melissa's a different case.
I was like,
and for the record, she made her own drink.
That's impressive.
That thing was good too.
That's impressive.
That Blackberry Melissa Mule.
So we don't have any of that. We just gotta drink what is called straight, where it's direct, no mix.
I would suggest mixing the clear that you wanted.
Yeah. No. So can we set the record?
Let's set the record because we here now.
Okay. So I don't really drink alcohol because I'm not fond of the taste of alcohol.
However,
I do drink on occasion, and mostly it is champagne. If I don't have champagne, which is generally for celebratory occasion, I will drink maybe a mojito. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mojito or a Moscow Mule, if you will. And I think I've had the Malibu rum. Mm-hmm. Do they call that Malibu rum?
I got Malibu rum over there.
We ain't got to do all that. Listen, so I just know that he is a connoisseur of beverage and of spirits.
Y'all, it's early in the day. Okay?
It really is. But I did not want to miss the opportunity to, one, be educated on these different types of spirits. And guard your heart, beautiful people. I prayed for you. It's a perfect song to put on now, just to cleanse yourself.
Play it in the background while you're watching.
Nah, but I was like, he's got the knowledge. School me on what it's about, and so I will taste. I won't overly consume.
No, we never do that on here.
Okay,
it's just a sampling.
Okay,
but you said so. Another one I want to recommend to you.
Yeah.
Angel likes this, and I'm not a lawyer, but Melanie.
She likes
the lychee martini. Lychee martini. They are good.
I'm not really big on martinis and stuff like that.
I'm not either.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like refreshing. It's really good.
Okay.
Like if you like the mojito, you would like that too.
Okay. I mean, I'm not like dying for a mojito because ginger ale does it for me. Coca-Cola Classic.
Coke Zero?
Never that. I can taste it. Yeah, never that. I'd rather you give me a cup of this before that, but listen.
All right.
Let's go.
So this is an old fashioned. This is by Rod and Hammers. This is from Slow, California. Slow Steels. This pre-bottle. This is a old fashioned. It's already pre-made.
So it's pre-made?
Yeah, it's pre-made.
Okay.
And I think it's good.
Yeah, okay. I've had an old fashioned before, and I remember it had what are called bitters.
Yes.
Yeah, it was made with bitters and an orange peel.
It's all that.
So it's
literally, I had to shake it a little bit because
shop.
a lot of stuff settled.
Okay.
I had to shake it when I first picked it up.
Okay, then we can start with an old fashioned. You know who makes a really good old fashioned is D.L. Hughley's daughter, Ryan. She is a culinary expert, but she also makes a really good old fashioned. That's enough, man.
My bad, man. I didn't realize it was pouring yet.
Kool-Aid.
There we go. And so that's a big cube in there too.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm used to for the old fashions.
Yeah. So,
all right.
So all right.
Do you want to talk about it?
Ain't nothing to talk about.
What do you usually have within an old fashioned? What are the ingredients?
Personally, I don't do a lot of cocktails.
Okay.
I mix the drink with a little bit of ice and I sip on it.
So old fashioned would be considered a cocktail.
It's a cocktail, yes.
Because a cocktail means is multiple things in it to make it. Okay.
Absolutely. So old fashioned, I don't know. There's a sweetener. I can't remember. Is it triple sec? I'm not sure. There's a sweetener. The orange peel.
Yeah.
A whiskey. Is it a whiskey or a bourbon? I think it's a bourbon.
Okay. Explain the difference between a whiskey and a bourbon.
So all bourbons are whiskeys.
Okay, but not all whiskeys are bourbon.
Correct.
That's wild.
Yeah. So basically, the process for a bourbon, it has to be like 100%, like a brand new white oak barrel. It has to be made in the U.S.
Okay.
And it has to have 51% grain.
Wow.
Versus a whiskey can have less grain. Doesn't have to be an oak barrel or even made in the U.S. A lot of people think
all bourbons are whiskeys,
yes,
but not all whiskeys are bourbons.
Correct.
Wow.
Same as all cognacs are brandies, but not all brandies are cognacs.
Okay. All right. You gave a little extra information for the moment. I can
glass.
only take so much. Yeah, because it had an M on it, and I just figured that's how you're hospitable. You know, here's to an old fashioned pre-made. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, you need water, huh?
No, this is what I'm talking about. What's the point of having something rip your throat?
It's not that strong.
What's the point? Why are people indulging in this en masse? This is, I mean, like it's when Angel first met me, she remembered when I did Big Band. Do you remember that? Yeah, you remember, yeah. And they always would say, "Get Major a glass," and I remember they would be like, "Get him an old fashioned," and I'm like, "No, put sweet tea in it, or Coca-Cola, and put a little water so it can look the color." But I can't really get with it. Okay, it's warm though.
Yeah, it'll warm you up. You gonna have to lose a layer or two.
Yeah, it does warm me up. I might have to lose, this.
You got on
this frock.
You got on two shirts right now, so 2 long sleeve shirts. Look, if that's rough, I don't know why you asked me to pull this.
I just want to be able to say I tried it.
All right, fair enough.
I had it. So this is a pre-made. And is that? I guess it's sophisticated to have a pre-made old fashioned, right?
I don't know, because you can go to like a higher quality base, like a higher quality whiskey or bourbon to make it.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't believe in spending a lot of money on something that you're gonna make a cocktail out of.
That's right, because you can just
That's why I like this stuff. Not this one, but the Douce, Uncle Nearest, the Pierre Farad. They're in my special cabinet right here.
Yeah, that's a nice cabinet.
Everything else is over there in the other. You want to make you a Jack and Coke? You go over to that cabinet.
Yeah, I remember. To be honest, I didn't start drinking until I was 21. I was at Berklee College of Music. Shout out to my brother Niels Gooms. German, they drink at 5. Vodka. They drink at 5. Vodka. But the first drink was Merlot wine. I don't like. Mm-hmm. That's silly.
Why is this silly? Oh, Merlot is silly?
Yeah, it's silly. Like if it's supposed to be grapes, tastes like grapes. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then we have, hey, Angel.
So sorry.
No, it's okay. No, so Merlot wine. I have Merlot wine. And
first of all, the episode ain't just about drink. We gonna get into Major too.
Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to learn something.
I mean, you came over here and advertised the song, but your first drink was Merlot wine.
Merlot wine. It was not great. And
so
then my first, I guess, cocktail would be Jack and Coke.
Okay.
That was unnecessary. Coke is just fine as it is. Cheers.
You didn't need that.
No.
Why have the additive?
Yeah, no. All right. So you want to in between each thing?
Yeah, let's now you mentioned you have your song.
I do.
What's it called?
I Prayed for You.
I Pray for You. Where's it at again?
It's available on all digital platforms. Listen, as many times as you allow me to talk about, I'm talking about it. I'm using everybody's audience. I can't wait till Angels say, come on the podcast. I'll be talking about it there. But no, it's my new song. It's really good, y'all. Like, I'd like to believe I make pretty decent music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You've listened to it from time to time. I've caught you. Yeah.
You saw me singing the words over in the corner with a smirk on my face.
Right.
Whatever. With a scarf.
You know, I've been an old soul all my life. Like, all of this stuff is like, it's not new. People are like, yeah, that's major.
So when I first met you, that was major.
Yeah, so you know, I'm
this
not
was long
pretending.
before the music career had blown up the way it did.
Long before they paid me to do it. Yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
This is something I always see. It's the scarf.
It's fashion.
Is it the same scarf?
No, man.
So it's not the same scarf you have on your arm?
Yes. I wear different ones on my arm. So yeah, I either have it on my arm or on my neck, or I tie it to the side of my pants. You'll see sometimes where if I have short sleeve, I'll tie it to to there. There's no meaning behind the scarf on it? Well, I will say this. I started doing the arm bands early on, and that was an homage to Michael Jackson, who used to always have the armband. And my name is Major Military, you know, so like it had the M, and so it would have the M period and the armband. And then I remember on my Better With You In It music video, I was introduced to the concept of a silk scarf instead of just a band. Shout out to Maggie, who thought of that. And then I just started doing the silk scarf more, and now it's just a little longer. And it's just a part. It's a part of it. And people be copying. They don't think I see it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I see the people.
I started the last time. No, we were at what event were we at? Was it in New Orleans? I don't know. Yes, it was at. I don't know if it was at Essence.
At Essence Fest.
Yeah, you had one on, and I started a message. You was like, "Don't touch my dots."
Yeah, don't touch.
And then I was like, maybe it has a sentimental value.
It is. Like, let me say that now, so that he'll never touch it.
My grandmother
gave me this scarf.
Me and 16 other people out of a burning building, including 3 firemen, and she died doing it.
And this is a scarf
that she covered her mouth with.
So
don't you ever touch.
Listen, I love silk scarves. It's a very European thing, but I love silk scarves. And you know, I forever try to figure out how to interplay it. You know, growing up, I was a kid that always wanted to be Richie Rich. I imagined that I was Richie Rich, so I made the ascot. You know, with my robe. My mom's like, relax, kid. And I'm just like my siblings. I'm one of 10 siblings, blended family. So they were all just like, all right, Major. But it all makes sense now.
Shows you family.
they just let me be.
And they're not going to see that. However, I do travel with a scarf. A winter scarf.
Oh, yeah. You always do have the
I always have a scarf. And because one time, the AC would not shut off. This is when me and Angel was on tour. The AC wouldn't shut off, and it was blowing directly on me and my robe.
Shout out to you and Angel being on tour. Okay? Shout out to y'all building the empire, the family brand, the family story, because it's impacting and it's working and it's inspiring. I'm literally taking notes. Like when I see stuff, I'm like, that's it. And I'm really impressed, man.
Well, thank you.
I know they don't realize how introverted you are and how this is not your normal thing. Not. And I love the discomfort sometimes of you having to be challenged.
Hey.
It's so great. It's so great. You're leaning into it. You're winning with it.
Oh, thank
for real.
But yeah, so after that time I got sick on tour and I had to perform on stage and I was sick. After that, I was like, I'm always traveling with a scarf. So now I wrap my neck up, cover my face on the plane. Even in the summertime, people see me. I have on shorts, t-shirt, and a scarf.
Yes, and I mean, you want to have lots of water because if you're using your voice, staying hydrated is important. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing about alcohol, it dehydrates you.
It's not.
It actually dries out your vocal cords. Now, one thing that certain whiskey does is it can help you to recover from a cold, but then you have a dry vocal. So, your choice: water, scarf,
to dry up,
or do you just want to get us drunk and dry it out?
I'm gonna kill that so we can use that glass again.
I'm about to pour this out. I want to taste the other stuff. This is so disrespectful. It's like syrup.
It's like syrup?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
It is. It's like a nasty syrup.
Yeah.
Give me some more information on this song, though, baby. Hold on, because you said you got the podcast coming.
Oh, yeah.
You got a bunch of stuff happening right now.
I do.
You trying to worry about these?
Listen.
Man, tell us about you.
Okay.
We know Uncle Nearest. Tell us about you, man.
Okay. All right. So, your brother Major has a new podcast called The Hope of My Soul. No, it's not. That's my EP. I have so much hope. It's just all over.
It's tattooed on me.
It's tattooed on me. Got hope right here. You know, but it's called The Hope of My Soul is my EP where I Prayed for You is available. But The Hope in Between with myself and comedian, actress Eunice Elliott is a midweek podcast that, it's lifestyle and self-help. It's really, really dope. It's like a midweek relief. You can watch it on YouTube. Now that's major YouTube or iHeart. It's an iHeart podcast. That's pretty
It's going to be so great when I come on there.
Yeah. No. Listen, we haven't done guests on that one, but I just did a partnership with Inflection Point Network. And so they're going to be building out my actual podcast. That's going to be in studio. And of course, I'll have you.
Of course.
Yeah.
So this is Duce. This is actually a
if
cognac.
I do say so myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is actually a cognac that Jay-Z partnered with. So this is actually his brand. Have you had it?
I don't know. I know
it's gonna be hilarious to see you.
Miss Diddy. That's enough.
See you drink.
I know Miss Diddy does a lot with Duce, I think.
And it's we gotta sample and talk about these celebrity wines before more stuff comes out.
Bruh.
I'm like, come on, y'all.
And they be sending y'all because y'all are influencers now.
Well, they don't send me nothing.
Well, you be on there.
I be buying.
And they actually need your perspective.
Hey, you gotta support our people.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, so this is Duce.
Yes, a cognac. That's probably the strongest.
You don't mix it with cranberry? People don't mix it?
Me personally, they do mix it.
Oh.
I pay too much to mix it.
So it's meant to be mixed?
No.
People drink that straight?
I think we got a good flavor.
What's the flavor, Marcus? Tell the people.
You can taste the grape.
Now you know you can't taste no grape.
You can.
Where is a grape?
All right, this is the problem. When something is stinging you, it hurts a lot more before you realize what it is. If you're watching,
so the grape comes tomorrow.
No, I taste grape. I taste vanilla. I taste a little bit of the barrel. I
can smell vanilla for sure, but I don't taste grape. I don't taste grape. Listen, it's no knock. Congratulations, Jay-Z and all your friends.
This is why he's not tasting Uncle Nearest on this show.
No, I gotta taste. Everybody be talking about
mention.
No. I gotta taste a little Uncle Nearest because everybody's talking about it. I'm super proud of the black lady that leads the Uncle Nearest movement.
That's so cool.
I believe his story
and everything. Yes.
The story of Uncle Nearest is he was actually
Nathan
who taught
Green,
Jack Daniels. And didn't realize that he wasn't getting the credit or something, or not so much that.
No, he worked for them, but basically, I don't know if he was enslaved under the Jack Daniels family, but he worked for them in their they had him working in the distillery, and he taught I think he taught the grandson, Jack Daniels' grandson, or maybe Jack Daniels.
No, I think he taught Jack Daniels.
Yeah, Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
But Jack Daniels' grandfather was also a distiller.
Yeah.
And he worked for him and then started working for the son or grandson
So
Southfield.
the inspiration behind the very brand Jack Daniels was Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest.
And
Nearest Green.
It is black owned, and I am Superwoman.
Black owned. His great granddaughter also was involved.
Oh, that's incredible. Listen,
She's
so
a Delta.
I do want to taste it. All right. Shout out to the Deltas. But I do want to taste it so I can say that I've had it. Do not allow my liking or not liking to be the determining factor of you embracing this beverage, this very adult beverage, because I don't like most alcohol. I just want to be able to say I tasted it and no thanks.
All right. By the time we get there, you're going to be like, you know what? This is all right.
It might be. Okay. So should we save that for the end?
We're saving that.
Okay. All right.
What else? You got something else happening.
A Heart for Christmas.
I need you to say all this stuff because I don't have a list and it's all top secret.
Okay. I think no. I think I definitely sent the talking points. Yeah. We're working on professionalism here.
Okay.
Nevertheless,
send it to me again so I can.
A Heart for Christmas is my new music. No, my new.
Yeah.
I think I'm drunk.
You're not drunk.
I'm telling you, it doesn't take much for me. Literally less than one glass of champagne does it for me. Pray for your brother. It doesn't take much.
You live
and then I just heard the bottle pop. Listen, it does not take much. I should have known this. I'm so glad I'm getting an Uber because I'm a responsible.
And I told you we didn't have to do this.
But I didn't want to not be a part of what you've done with everybody else.
I didn't do this with everybody else.
Really?
There's been a few people that did not drink at all. Angel even told you, but we're here now.
Oh, we're here now? Like, well, we're here now. Listen, I'm already drunk. And I'm just trying to focus. See, this is an example of what not to do, when you don't have to do it, especially. But A Heart for Christmas is my new Christmas movie that's out right now. Shout out to Maurice Hall, who directed, wrote, and starred in it, along with Taja V. Simpson from The Oval, Nikiva from Insecure, incredible actress, Annie Gonzalez, and a whole bunch of others. It's out now on Roku, Pluto TV, and Tubi. I just learned about these outlets, and I didn't realize how available they are, like accessible. Like these are free, accessible platforms. So no excuse. Go support. It's really good. It's hilarious. I'm the comedic relief to a degree.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. And also the moral compass. Imagine that. So speaking of moral compass, let's talk about getting me more and more wasted.
I'm not getting you more and more wasted. This is another cognac. This is Pierre Farad, my absolute favorite cognac.
Ombre.
Currently.
Is that fancy? Is that a fancy drink?
I would consider it a fancy. This is the thing. This costs a lot less than other cognacs equivalent to it.
But you know what's good and you know what tastes.
Yeah,
Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's better always.
Yeah, there was a lady, I think Father's Day, she was in Total Wine buying her husband some cognac, and they know he likes cognac. They were over in the glass.
Angel, can you give me a slice of bread?
Oh yeah.
To soak up all of this alcohol. And a glass of water. Not Arrowhead. Oh, sorry, Arrowhead. Hey, no, I hope you're not a sponsor.
They not. And look, everybody knows if they are one, they're gonna be looking at me like, good well.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Whew,
I have now hit the 40 mark, and I can tell the difference.
Oh yeah,
in water.
It's because it'd be different.
It's different.
It's different.
I just know the difference. So,
yeah.
All right.
No, to me, Arrowhead and first of all, Dasani tastes like it came out of a water gun. I don't care what nobody say. I used to drink the water out the water gun.
I can drink Dasani over Aquafina. Absolutely. I can taste the difference.
I wouldn't put Dasani.
Smart water I can drink. You better not insult that.
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. I used to be a marketing rep for Smart Water. Maybe they convinced me that they were some of the best water.
So now that water that you got in there is filtered refrigerator water in that ice cube.
Oh, the ice cube?
Yeah.
I trusted you. Y'all good people. So what are we doing? Which one is this?
This is the cognac.
This is a cognac. So now I can say I had a cognac. But isn't Douce a cognac?
Yeah.
Okay. Now cognac is always a brandy, but never a brandy's not always a cognac.
Correct.
Describe a cognac again. Like, what does it do?
It derives from fruits.
So I was supposed to taste more fruit in that Douce.
Possibly, you might taste a little bit more in this one.
Okay.
To where like vodka derives from potatoes, whiskey derives from corn, grain, things like that.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know why he wants to do this.
Because this is what happens. Thank you so much.
I told you would drink on my show, not his.
Oh man, I got you. I
It's
got you,
literally
Angel.
a slice of bread.
Angel, I was trying to, but
and a glass
I guess
of
yours
water.
would be cocktails.
It's called Crafts and Cocktails.
Well, there it is. So, all right.
Well, so get ready.
Yeah, because on there she forces you.
That's so.
Here is whatever we could have been standing.
I
in
had
that
no
closet
idea that
going through your scarf collection
I had no idea that taste was about
because you don't.
because I didn't watch the eclipse
you
beyond
watched
the little clip.
Yes.
My bad. I try to support all my friends, so at least I watch their content that they post, and then I'll like and comment and stuff to show, to increase engagement. But I gotta admit, I don't watch the full things all the time because it's a lot. It's a lot.
You preach
of
to the
content.
choir. I don't do it.
Bruh, it's a
That's
lot
why
of
when you over here
content.
giving people shout outs, I'm like, they ain't gonna see.
All right. Let me
Cleanse your palate.
I hear bread soaks up the alcohol.
You're just gonna ruin the taste of alcohol and
This is actually a good slice of bread.
chasing it with. But okay,
Okay.
you just take another swig of water to get that bread taste out of your mouth first, please.
Okay. I mean,
I told you I didn't want to open
beer
it.
yeast. Beer is bread, but there's no bread in this.
What beer do you see on this table?
Well, I don't know how much
I mean, there's yeast in it.
beer
but
is
just-
involved in those experiences. I don't like beer.
Me either.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're tasting this. Here we go.
Yeah.
It smells good. It's very fruitfully fragrant. This is good.
I told you.
Oh my goodness. This is actually really good.
And you let it set in the ice. So it
Yeah.
melted, so the water kind of opens up the flavor.
Ah, yes, of course. Yes, of course. This is actually really good. This is really good, and it smells inviting.
It told you, come on in.
Yeah. This ain't black owned, is it?
No,
Gots to be more careful. I wanted to support.
no, it ain't black on.
But it's still good.
It is good.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
All right. Hey, what we 1 for 4?
Yes. Yes. That's something I can have. So if I go somewhere, do you think that the restaurants would have it or no?
Sometimes I've seen it. I can't remember the restaurants. I've seen it once or twice.
Wow.
But a lot of times, they'll just have the basic
Okay.
Hennessy or whatever it is.
Hennessy.
Yeah, I don't
Now
do
that's tough.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's tough.
No more. I don't shade nobody that does Hennessy. It's just I feel like I've graduated far beyond.
What about Crown Royal? No? They have apple flavor.
I know. They got a bunch. They got peach.
They got peach.
Now don't get me wrong. I got some Crown. I got Crown Royal Black or Gold, whichever one. Over
So
there.
does Crown Royal taste sweet? Is that sweet?
To me, is
it
a
like
bourbon, and it's not as higher quality.
it's not sophisticated?
No.
Oh man. Okay. Well, all right. Here we go. What else? This actually was very decent, man.
Yeah, the Pierre Ferrari. I'm gonna stop advertising these people so much because
Well, you need to get a sponsorship.
So many people onto that.
Get a sponsorship.
I put so many people onto that.
Pierre Ferrand. Thank you, Marcus. Tanksley for
I done
introducing me
introduced him to a cognac.
to
He
a
had
cognac
no idea.
that a person who does not drink much enjoys. Now, imagine if you did drink much. This would be quite the
That
experience.
sounds awful.
Listen, this is actually pretty good.
It is.
Now, I wouldn't support that more than I would support my new single,
right there.
I Prayed For You, available on all platforms. That's it. Bro, the music video, I'm rocking this first in all black, and then it transforms into the all white. Yes, you got the silk scarf on the arm, and then it transforms into the all white, and then I take off the hat.
That's you without a. I've never seen you without a hat.
Listen, I know. I don't got a haircut right now, but I don't technically need to go bald, but I have gone bald, y'all, and it's actually an experience. Well, not so much, just a little bit, but not really.
The corners be ass. That's look, these corners right here. That's why I started shaving my hair.
But it's not as much. I really can grow, and you wouldn't ever realize. But I just went bald because I was tired of going to the barber so much, and I just cut it off. But I just let it go back. And people know me for hats. People literally send me hats. I get gifted hats of all kind. I used to do the fedoras a lot. But I do the truckers. Yeah. I like the fedora. I do the trucker hats. I do the Apple Box hats. You know, the Scullys. I enjoy them all.
You got a big head. I can see. You can see the meat.
No,
anchor.
Let me tell you. Listen. So I have a brother,
and
I don't want to call him out. He's a good brother, but I was clowning him about the meat pack in the back of his head. And I was just going in, old hot dog pack, looking back. I was just going. And he was taking it, but he usually clowns everybody else. So I felt good that I had something. Yeah. I kid you not, 2 weeks later, he started forming in the back of my head.
Let me shut up.
I was like, God, why are you doing this to me?
That was quick.
It was quick. And listen, the way that he didn't contest my roasting, and it was almost kind of like, he'll see, bruh. It is there, and I can't get around it. It is the weirdest thing.
I said, coming in hot.
Yeah. Karma. Yeah. So
I don't know. It took a lot for me to get me. I got a little bitty head.
Yeah, you don't have that. Yeah. But I'll tell you, having
a bald head,
having a bald slope. But let me not say that. But having a bald head is actually more cumbersome than people realize, because when you sweat, one, you have to shave it a lot to keep it decent, and also when you sweat, it's just there. It has nothing to absorb it. Yeah, and I didn't realize that. So you're just like drenched, you know. But see the music video for "I Pray For You," and you can see up close and personal all that head. You're welcome. All right. So
you finished that.
I finished that. That's really good. Well, I wanted to go to the next thing, but I can have more of that if I ever decide to drink something.
It'll be here next time you're here.
Yeah. So
what you doing? Thanksgiving holiday party? You be here?
I think y'all gonna have a holiday party.
Oh no!
Oh, don't get her pissed off. No, okay, let us know.
13. No. You always got something to do.
No, we gonna be in DC. Do another day too. But anyway, I think we do that before we go to the Caucasian.
Right, now I'm gonna tell you this, because this is a cognac and this is a whiskey. This is gonna be a lot stronger. It's gonna taste a lot stronger after drinking a cognac.
Okay, so let me try to clear it as much as I can. Because I just think it's fair for me to be able to say that I tried Uncle Near's.
You ain't tried it before?
No.
Oh!
I haven't tried any of these.
Well, how about that?
I remember.
Yeah, naturally a whiskey is going to be more potent than a cognac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just naturally. That's just the way it goes.
And you're from Kentucky, right?
Born and raised.
And y'all like to drink, y'all drink at age 12, right? When did you start drinking? Shout out to Kentucky.
Don't buy none of this, Kentucky. No.
Kentucky supports me. I just got there for the Derby. It was super duper fun.
Lit.
Man, that was great. And I took Papa John, Peter Williams' dad. Peter, it was a good time. We had a great time.
Keita? Probably
yeah, Keita. I heard she lives not far from y'all.
Down the street, literally, you had to pass our house to get in.
That's crazy. Shout out to Joe. But yeah.
You got water in there. It's a good thing.
So let's see this. Everybody wanted to drink in Kentucky when I was there. I was like, all right, guys, relax.
That's what they do, man. You can see my little collection over here. Everybody got a collection.
Okay.
It's the Uncle Nearest, y'all.
Uncle Nearest. Here's to history. Here's to Black excellence. Here's to Black women leading. Here's
man,
to,
just touch my glass.
Here's to disrespect.
I told you it's gonna have more bite.
It does have bite, but it doesn't taste bad.
No, it's a good flavor. I think that's a lot of things. A lot of times people have a hard time getting around is the bite something has, and they can't get to the actual flavor. To me, because this is what I do, I can feel the bite, but it's almost like eating something spicy, in a sense. Like the spice is like, oh, you get the spice, but you also got flavor with that spice.
Drink, but don't get drunk.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you heard me say earlier that I was drunk. I would just say I was probably tipsy. Here we have a beverage that is worthy of the fuss. Like, this is actually pretty good. However, for those that don't drink, don't drink. For those that do, I think that's worthy of suggesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, that's pretty, I'm impressed.
Like we said on me and Tab's episode, you didn't see it.
Tab was drinking.
We drunk her wine.
Okay.
We could have had her wine.
No, I don't need no wine.
If you don't like it, don't drink it. Simple as that.
That's right.
Because a lot of people come to me, it's like, oh, I'm trying to get used to scotch. I'm trying to get used to this. I'm like, why?
I mean, because it's a social sport, if you will.
Yeah.
You know,
but
and
you
so
also get
people,
your glass of wine.
Or ginger ale, which I do all the time.
A ginger beer.
Oh, I do ginger beer. I do ginger beer a lot. Yeah. Or Shirley Temple. But yeah, like anytime, you know, I just want to drink with the people. Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me.
You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm
now,
good.
we've had 2 cognacs and a whiskey and a bourbon.
It's a little warm here.
I bet. It was warm when you walked in.
Yeah, it's okay.
I wouldn't suggest mixing this
after having that
with those.
Oh, so we shouldn't.
Or you could taste it.
I've tasted Patron before.
Yeah, I'm not.
We don't need to open it. We don't need to open it. We don't need to open it.
I'm going to say you on your own with that. I'm not going to do no tequila.
No. We don't need to open it. Y'all know.
Even if I hadn't had these, I would not have no. I'm not drinking no tequila. That's the one thing I won't do.
So tequila and vodka, 2 different things.
Yes, absolutely.
Vodka is made from potatoes.
Yes.
And sometimes grapes because Ciroc had grapes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this, I had Ciroc and vanilla ice cream mixed.
It was good?
Yeah.
Well, since we're whispering.
Yeah.
I had the Ciroc brandy.
Yeah. Ciroc brandy. Did you have it with ice cream?
I did not.
Try it with ice cream.
Okay.
You're welcome. You know,
now that we're back,
this was pretty decent. This wasn't as bad of an experience. I will say. So let's go old fashioned. Mm-hmm. Not necessary.
Yeah, this is literally the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the other 3 that you.
Okay,
have.
all right.
No, like this.
Do say.
That was a little more experience.
Yeah, that was too experienced for my experience. This cognac, Pierre Ferrand, man, that was tasty. Considering, although there's still alcohol, still has a aftertaste that's like,
oh yeah.
But Uncle Nearest, I was impressed with more than I thought I would be.
Yeah.
So I had bourbon. Well, all bourbons. No. Whiskey. All whiskeys. No.
Sorry.
What did I have?
You had bourbon, a whiskey, and two cognacs.
Bourbon, whiskey, and 2 cognacs. So I've tried it. I don't technically need to have it again, but but now that I know what to ask for because I like to be kind of informed on that.
You can also have, I call it a Kentucky mule.
I think
out here, all the people we associated with call it a Marcus mule.
Okay. Describe.
It's ginger beer,
Yes.
bourbon,
Okay.
and lime squeeze. Just take a little lime, squeeze it in there.
Marcus Mill.
Do we got any ginger beer?
I think you drank it all.
Nah.
Oh, well, look at you.
That's
Drinking
actually a really good drink. Like,
okay. I might try that.
I haven't made one for somebody and they didn't like it, even the non-drinkers.
This is really cool. So for your fingers.
Yeah, he's impressed by the glass.
This is an impressive glass right here. I wonder if these drinks have enhanced my my sensories.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is so stupid. Because this water looks
Your
like
observational awareness.
Like the water looks like an ocean.
Have you ever thought about flame and fire? It burns oxygen, but why doesn't it continue?
No, I think that type of observation comes by way of marijuana, but I'm not that infatuated with that just yet. But this water is doing something to me. This is a good time. So let's talk about taste. Different tastes.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy clothes.
Yes. Obviously.
Cool looking clothes. And the crazy thing is, I enjoy like coordination, like when things can coordinate. Because honestly, it doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Like
there's not a statement more true.
Yeah, like I literally can have in one sitting Gucci and Target, and I promise you, it's chef's kiss. Like I could put the ensembles together. It's style. Once you find style, and shout out to June Ambrose who kind of helped me talk about that, and also my girl Shanice Jones who's a big closet expert. But like they help me understand like style. It's style. It's how you see it and how you become it. Like how you agree with it naturally. And you can put all the things on and it not work.
I'm into shoes.
Yes.
I like my sneakers. I like even boots.
Mm-hmm.
I have shoes that I really got into late last year, early this year, and all this year is Air Max 90s.
Well, Air Maxes are Air Maxes are like the perfect shoe.
They really are.
I think
the older ones, like
yes.
Air Max 90, the one.
Listen, Air Max made like the most perfect shoe, I think.
Just general shoes.
In general, like it literally is a great shoe.
You gotta go to the Nike website and design them yourself.
And you can make them yourself.
I got 3 pair like that. I'm like, why did I ever try to find something in the store? And it's cheaper than getting the ones that's in the store.
Yeah. I remember designing. I might do that. I really appreciate Air Maxes.
I don't like how they limit the colors. But anyway.
But you can find some bespoke Air Maxes where they do like suede and all that stuff. Like it's a whole vibe.
So got a few different colors. And then went on Amazon, these shirts.
Oh yeah, I'm noticing he has one in every single color, which is hilarious.
I bought 12 of these.
Yes, it is hilarious because I keep seeing. I'm like, this Negro has embraced a shirt that works for him.
I ordered the first one. I was like, oh, this is too small. When it size up, I said, I returned the first one. I said, I need that color, that color.
I am that person too. I am that person where I'll buy it in every color and rock it.
Yeah,
but I
they
think
ain't been with her.
I think for me, it makes a little more sense as an artist. I think it's hilarious seeing like, but you're now.
I'm in front of the camera.
You are now in front of the camera, so actually, it does make sense.
Got all these podcasts and
that's true. That's true.
I got my fashion. I gotta get back up on my fashion content. But yeah, you ain't even seen my fashion content. You ain't seen none of my posts.
Listen,
man, stop it.
I haven't known you to be the one for fashion, so we will see what that content looks like.
It makes it easy for like everyday people.
Okay, I think you should have me talk with you about that on whatever you have it. It's like a show.
No, it's just posts. It's like a clip of like the get ready.
I think I need to interrupt.
Like
I need to interrupt one of them and be like, "Nah, bro." or because I do. No, listen. I help everyday people find their look. I do that.
We in that sweet spot of a lot of men get to the age that we're at, and they don't know where to go with fashion because they can't be doing with the young kids, and they not in their 60s and 70s. Where they wearing button ups with tucked in and penny loafers.
Yeah, from 40. I'll even say 35 to 50. It's like it's a space where there's a style centered. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because I've seen those dudes 48, 49, 50, and they rocking the ripped jeans and the baseball cap, and I'm like, I don't know.
I was just in Cleveland, and I had to buy these, and the only store that they had in the mall that I was at was DTLR. Have you heard of them? DTLR, downtown something. No. But it's definitely young folk, and I was like, I felt so old school going in there and saying, "Do you have any pants that aren't ripped?"
Let me tell you what.
And they were like, "Not really, but we have some with less." And I found these, but they were fine.
I bought my first pair of ripped jeans last year.
Your first pair?
First pair, because I was never into the worn look, like the whole.
Well, maybe because
worn and torn.
You're like, well, how old are you?
42.
What?
I was,
and you never had any ripped ever?
Not significantly ripped.
Oh yeah,
I got some last year. Not
like
really.
This.
These are like slashes all the way down. I was like, give me that pair, and let me try that pair.
And but it's a vibe.
I've been wearing them. I've been wearing them. Yeah.
It's cool. It's just like
I call them my hip jeans.
We're old when we call it hip. When we call it hip, that's crazy. We're the old people now, Marcus. It's so stupid.
These younger kids, we old.
Yeah, because when I remember when a kid in his 20s said yes sir to me, and I said, okay.
First of all, shut up.
Yeah. I was so like, I'm like, man, that's disrespectful.
No, our adopted daughters, which they not really our daughters.
That's why you said adopted.
One of them, yeah. One of them was started calling me Mr. Marcus. I said, what you ain't about to do.
But that's even funnier because Mr. Marcus kind of raised a few of us.
I know, right? They didn't know him.
Mr. Marcus raised us.
We had an assistant that called me. I'm like, you call me it again, I'm gonna fire you.
That's funny. And I wouldn't be surprised if some people are saying it being funny. But the Mr. Marcus, Mr. Marcus or Mr. Major or whatever, like it does feel odd. But I will say, me and you grow gray hair more than people that are normally our age. So we have.
They dying. Don't believe it.
Do you think this much gray hair is supposed to be?
Yes.
Because I did a little brush today.
This is what I don't like. It's TV's fault. Ain't nobody on TV below the age of 70 got gray hair. You see people all
that
day,
is true,
every day.
They all have it covered.
Starting at 32, you start getting gray hair.
I think I was getting gray hair at 28, 25, 20. Yeah.
Bel Air, stop dyeing all them black men's hair so jet black.
Oh, it's hilarious. On Bel Air,
gray hair. It's okay.
But I think the guys are older than 19 and 18 and stuff, so they have to really dye it like. But that's so funny on Bel Air. That's true.
Come on, Jeffrey and Uncle Phil. Y'all know good well y'all got a couple of streaks of gray hair.
That's true. But I literally just saw a video of me promoting the new Christmas movie, A Heart for Christmas, available on Roku, Pluto TV, and Tubi.
There it is.
But I'm literally, I see the grade. I'm like, yo, that is out now. It's out.
It's there.
You see all the gray, and it's. I'm telling you, I just have gray hair. It's wild.
It ain't going nowhere.
We look older though. We look older than what we thought.
Jet black the hell out.
Okay, no. Just for men has this little brush thing where you can like brush
color it in.
and it's kind of dope. It's kind of dope. It's kind of dope. And I put a little bit, but I was like, nah, this is a podcast about being real. So I'm like, no, I don't need it. So you'll probably see some of the gray there. But no. I like that little brush. Just for Men should do something with us.
Hey.
Him first. He asked first.
Me first. Come on. Then adjust your budget and come back to me and then him.
Yeah. All right, what else?
Major. I think that's it. You came on here, you tried to blame me for peer pressure, even though I had begged you to not drink anything.
Listen, he didn't beg me. He just didn't push it until I said, you know what? I don't want to be the lame on your show. Only not realizing that tasting, right?
Yeah, yes, sure.
It's a spin on whatever is your taste. I thought it was him getting people drunk.
Because the first season was about me tasting different.
Oh, so you got responsible after you realized
it wasn't a lack of responsibility.
You realized you had a platform and people were watching.
Let me get him off my show. Y'all go download that song and go see the movie.
What's the name of the song?
I Pray For You.
No, it's an ED.
That's what I said. I prayed for you.
You said I pray for you.
I prayed for you.
We'll run it back.
We're gonna run it back. Hold on, right here. I pray for you. See?
That technology is a beautiful
I'm
thing.
definitely gonna cut it back.
Listen, this was really, really
At
good.
least I thought I said the ED.
What's the name of the show?
Tasting with Tank.
Tasting with Tank. See, you didn't say taste with Tank. So tasting with Tank made me think that it was still indulging
any regular
in the beverage.
Exactly what it means.
This was good. This was fun.
All right, fam.
Peace.
Major song, the movie,
the music video, the hard work, the independent artist that needs your support. So please support them because we gotta pay these bills. Love you.
Not what I meant. All right, y'all.